May I
Hmm.
introduce myself?
Hmm. Yes, yes.
So my full name is Farhan Nazmul. I'm from Bangladesh and my division is Dhaka. So if I talk about my educational qualification, right now I'm study BA Honors Department of English. And if I talk about my family, there are five members in my family. They are my parents, my two elder siblings, and myself. And I am younger, all of my brothers. So if I talk about my hobby, my favorite hobby is riding cycle. I have a cycle, so whenever I get free time, I try to ride this cycle in my native area. Actually, um, I live in countryside, so that's why my
Hmm.
village is really beautiful. And whenever I get free time, I try to visit my village. So that's all about me.
Okay. Besides this Skype application, do you also using any app? There are so many apps right now.
Yes, I have been using one apps. This app's name is OpenTalk. Maybe you know this
Hmm.
apps. Yes. So I
Hmm.
have been using these apps, but right now I don't use these apps because these apps is only able to audio call. So that's why I'm not interested to practice my English only audio because I think that if we improve or if you increase our speaking skill, definitely we have to practice face to face.
Hmm.
We have to
Hmm.
speak face to face. So if
Hmm.
we practice our English face to face, it will be better to remove our shyness, hesitate. So that's why actually
Hmm.
right now I'm using these apps, and I think that these apps is really helpful for the very beginner and for the intermediate level.
Hmm. Yes. And on that applications, I observed like mostly they are asking same question, like your introduction part. They are not asking any other thing. And for improving his skill, there are so many things like story narration. You can describe any movie. There are so many things you can describe. But on that application, mostly they're asking just for your introduction.
Yes, and OpenTalk is only they always try to question same. What's your name? Where are you
Yes.
from? Do you do something like that? But I think that this app is pretty good, but this app is not so much good to improve
Hmm.
our speaking skill because we can speak, we can send messages behind of the
Hmm.
camera of the audience, but whenever we speak in English in front of the audience, that time we can't because of
Hmm.
practice. We
Hmm.
don't practice like
Yes.
that.
Yes. Yes. So when did you start your English journey on Skype?
Okay, actually I have been using these apps only maybe 5 days.
Okay. You joined this application 5 days ago.
Yeah, yeah, and
Okay.
this is my maybe five video with you.
Hmm. Acha. Fifth conversation with me.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Is there any specific reason to learn this language? Like you are
Sorry.
planning, like there are so many reasons for learning this language. Some person want, improve their speaking skill. Some are planning for going abroad. That is the reason they are learning this language. So what's your reason to learning this language?
Okay, that's good. Thank for your nice question. And before you know that, I mentioned I am a student of English department, so that's why majority book, I mean most of the books are written in English. So that's why
Hmm.
if I don't know how to speak in English, if I don't know how to write
Hmm.
freehand writing, so it's really quite impossible to survive this
Hmm.
that to survive this department. And at the same
Hmm.
time, I have a plan that is, if I get any chance, I will go to abroad for my higher study. And you also know that in this era, in this modern era,
Hmm.
if we don't know English, we can't
Hmm.
survive in this modern era. And if we go to abroad, we can't communicate others countries people. We can't communicate foreigners. So that's why actually I'm learning this language. I'm improving my skill. And you also know that. If we know English, if we can speak in English properly, we easily get any kind of job, we easily get any kind of
Hmm.
good job, and we get many facilities than others. Actually that's why
Hmm. Yes. Yes. So, what do you think about story narration? Do you also consider story narration is a good method to improve your skills?
Yes, I think it's also a good way to learn English, to speak English very fluently. And you know that uh, for learning English is a long time process. So that's why if you think that
Mm-hmm.
you can learn English within very short time, within 2 months or 6 months or 4 months, it's not possible because it's a
Mm-hmm.
language. It's one kind of foreign language. So definitely we have to invest our time. Definitely we have to dedicate ourselves to learn English. So I have
Mm-hmm.
been learning English for a long time. So I have a question for you that when you studied.
I started my journey 11 months ago. Then I created my channel, and mostly person started with audio calls, but I started with video conversation.
So that's
Yes.
good. And uh, I watch so many video who are actually belong to India. They upload their video on their Facebook. I mean, on their YouTube channel. But they always
Mhm.
try to upload longer video. But what do you think about longer video? Is not. I think that longer video is not to facilitate to audible our audience because every people in this era is really busy because they don't know, they don't interested to watch longer video. So
Mm.
I watch some video who are actually belong to India. They always upload longer video, more than 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So actually, I'm not be patient like watch this video because it's a long time. So I have no enough time to watch this type of video. So I think that actually I have a Facebook page. My page name is Farhan English Care. So I always try to upload my video. I made my video only 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. So it's really better for beginner who are actually watch my video. They can understand easily.
Mm. Every person has their own mindset. And if you are taking classes from, there are so many good, classes. Okay. So they are doing their session 25 minutes, they are giving 30 minutes. That is the reason the session is too long. And sometimes, like if you are talking any topic, so that session can be long. This is the reason. And
Yes.
depends, it is totally depends to the viewer. If they want to watch the whole session, they can watch. But yes, I can say nowadays we are very busy, so mostly they are skipping that videos.
Yes, because I can see that in our country, many people like short video. Many people like 5 minutes video, 6 minutes video because they have only little time in their hands. So that's why they always try to watch short video. So if I upload 20 minutes video, 30 minutes video, they don't interested to watch this video because they have no time in their hand. So
Mm.
that's why actually I always try to upload a short video on my Facebook page.
Mm. But for learning, like you and me both are talking, and if I am thinking, okay, I should disconnect the call after 5 minutes, I think it's not good.
No, no, I'm not telling about this. We conversation more than 5 minutes, yeah, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and after that, when we record this video,
Mm.
after video, we actually, according to myself, I try to edit this video, and I try to
Okay, okay.
can you understand?
Yes. Yes, I can understand you are saying like when this video will ready for the uploading, you will edit some part and you will make it only just 5 minutes.
Yes, yes, and I try to conversation for a long time. So right now you can see I'm talking with you right now 11 minutes. So
Mm,
after conversation, I try to record this video and I try to cut or I try to edit this
mm,
video more than 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and I try
mm,
to include some question, include this video some specific topic. So
mm, mm,
that is for the beginner, I think.
Yes, but Like if I am thinking, okay, this video is very useful, I never think it is 20 minutes or 30 minutes video I upload. But yes, if I'm thinking, okay, these parts are unnecessary part, so I always edit that part.
That's good. But I already talk some foreigners, I mean Indian people, who are actually have YouTube channel and they uploaded 30 minutes video, 20 minutes video. So it's really boring to me, according to me, because it's a long time. I think it's a
Hmm.
long time. That's why I'm not interested to watch this type of video because every single morning, every single evening, I have six tuition, and apart from this, my study and also my housework. So that's why
Hmm, hmm, hmm,
I always try to watch short video that can
hmm,
help me to get
hmm.
my knowledge to improve my speaking skill.
Mm-hmm. Every person has their own mindset. Like you are telling me, you are a very busy person. Okay, so you have no time for spending, a half an hour, 1 hour just for listening these kind of podcasts. You want only short videos. Okay, but sometimes I'm thinking, okay, there are different mindset people. Some person are really liking these videos. That is the reason.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, but yes, if we are talking unnecessarily, so we should edit that part.
Yes, yes, that's good. So,
Hmm.
do you know any Bangla language?
I can understand Bengali language.
Do
Yes.
you can speak any Bangla word or Bangla sentence?
Uh, sorry, I can't speak, but yes, I can understand like machi bhat, kukur. I can understand.
Yes, yes. Whenever we say, "How are you drawing?" How are you drawing or how are you going? That means তুমি কেমন আছো? How are you? তুমি কেমন আছো?
But like some Bengali person are speaking, they are also showing their gestures. After that, we can understand easily. It's not so much difficult language. Everyone
Yes.
can understand.
Yeah, yeah. It's really easy, and I think
Mm.
that if you try, you can easily learn this language.
Yes, it's not so much difficult.
Yes, and you
Because
also know
when
that.
we are speaking any language, we are expressing like our gesture and movement, so easily we can understand.
Yes,
And Bangla
and
language is, I think, it's not so much difficult.
yes, it's easy. If you want, you can easily learn this language because
Mm,
it's like it's what can I say? In India, Kolkata, many people, I mean, majority
mm,
people speak
mm.
in Bangla.
Yes, Bangla. They are speaking Bengali language, so we can understand. It's not a
Yes,
unique language for us. We can understand.
it's
Any other
only
question?
sorry.
Any other question? Any other question do you have?
Yeah, yeah, I have so many questions. So, uh, who are actually beginner, who are actually want to learn spoken English, who are actually want to be a fluent speaker. So, what can they start their journey, or how can they start their journey? How can they improve their speaking skill? Do you have any suggestion? Please give
Hmm,
me.
hmm, hmm. Like for English, first you start with speaking. But yes, you have to know knowledge of tenses like present tense, past tense, future tense, and simple, forms, verb forms. That time you can start. And after that, gradually, when you feel okay, now I'm improving, then they should focus on their grammatical portion. But in the beginning, they should always start to speak and listen more and more.
So, what do you think? All grammatical rules are important for learning English?
No, because grammar is very vast, so it is very difficult to memorize all the rules. So we should focus more and more speaking part.
Yes, and you know that as a Bangladeshi, our mother tongue is Bangla. So from our childhood, we learned grammatical
Hmm,
rules, vocabulary. But many of people in our country they can't speak English. So why? They know many grammatical rules, vocabulary, but still they can't speak in English because of practice, lack of practice. They don't know how to practice English. They don't know how to learn. spoken English, they don't know how to make sentence. So I think that maybe some grammatical rules are important to learn spoken English.
Hmm. Hmm. There is a rule. Like from by birth, we are listening our local language, our mother tongue. That is the reason there is no need for grammar. Okay, I can say there are so many person who are not a literate person, but they can speak Hindi very well because they are listening this language from their childhood. Similarly, if we are listening this English language continuously, after some time we will feel okay. We are understanding now this language. This is the main point.
Yes, practicing, I mean, speaking and at the same time listening is really important
Yes,
to develop.
yes. And if you are finding any difficult word, if you are finding any difficult word, you should note down and you should Google that word. Yes.
Yes. If you don't know, if you don't watch any video, I mean foreigners video, we can't understand how can they speak, how can they pronounce any kind of word. So definitely we have to.
Because that language is their first language. That language is their first language. This is the reason they are very expert. But if we are saying, okay, you should speak Bengali language, you should speak Hindi language, they are not able to speak because this is not their first language.
Yes, that's why they are really fluent in speak. And you also notice
Yes.
that when we speak in English, most of the time we can't understand because they pronounce is totally different others. I mean
Hmm.
ours.
Their
They
accent is
pronounce it.
different. Their accent is different.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Hmm.
This everything is different, so that's why
Hmm.
we can't understand whenever we
But I
watch
think
any.
we should never bother from this problem. We should just focus on our speaking skills and listening skills.
Yes, I think also so.